What goes on, y'all? It's your girl, Isha, aka Asia, and I am back with more weekly messages for that ass, all right? Thank you so much for all the love, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, the follows. It means so much to me. Y'all have no idea. Um, so welcome back, all right? Make sure you're following me on all my social media pages. That's Twitch, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and YouTube, all right? YouTube is Asia's Intuitive Reads. Twitch, Instagram, and Threads is A Shaw, AYYEE underscore SHAA. You want to follow me on the TikTok is AYYEE underscore SHAA and put a number 2 next to that bitch. All right. That's where you can find any of these readings. All right. Whether it be full readings, whether it be in clips. Okay. You can also find in any of those bios the link to book a reading with me. All right. It'll take you to my link tree and then it'll take you to the Square app, baby. All right. I haven't used this deck in a long time. This was like my first tarot deck. Look at me having to like bend it. Felt like getting back to the tried and true this week just because it's been so long. So let's see what we can do with this, all right? I haven't used her in a minute. So for this week's love messages, we're starting with our earth signs, as you already know. If you've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're fucking nasty, then these messages might just be for you, all right? What's going on in love this week for my earth sign spirit? May I have 5 cards? Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. Look at here, look at here. May I have 3 more cards, Spirit? What's going on in love this week for my earth signs? Ooh, may I have 2 more? Uh-oh. Nana gave me 2 when it rolled out like that, but I'm not going to take it. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's been a minute for these babies. Hold on, y'all. Let me get them together. Okay. We want everything to come out the way it needs to. There it is. I guess we're doing 6 now. I ended up still getting 6 last go around too, which is crazy. You know what? Something's telling me to do it this time, this way. So I will. All right, so I will. And I'll leave it. Okay. And this is how we'll do them this week, period. All right, bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. Moving on to less shaky waters, okay? Resilience, letting go of baggage, moving forward, moving onward, okay? Healing, all right? Lightening the load, all right? So far we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Signs of significance, heavy Pisces with the High Priestess and the Moon here. First card is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Upright, heartbreak, pain, grief, betrayal, all right? In reverse, you're releasing that. You've been doing some healing. You've been doing the inner work. You've been facing those challenges. You've been recognizing, where that pain is coming from and where it needs to go with the moon in reverse. Upright, things are murky. It's hard to see. Things could be masked, if you will, excuse me, in the cloak of darkness, all right? But in reverse, things are being revealed. The light is shining down on this. So I feel like this week, Earth signs, you're recognizing where you've been hurt in love. Where have some of these triggers come from? Where's the trauma coming from? Where's the pain coming from? Where is this coming from? And you're realizing that you may have been still holding on to hope to a Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, guaranteed, a Casanova doesn't mean with this, they don't have to be a water sign. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They could have those placements. It could be that person. But a Knight of Cups in reverse, they breadcrumb. They'll text you a little bit and then they'll stop. They'll avoid you. They may even love bomb you and make you feel like they're the person, that is for you or whatever else, or you've been holding on to the idea of someone being like that. You've been holding on to it so tightly. And I think you're realizing that the type of person that you may have been attracted to isn't the right person for you, and your intuition has been blocked by this. Communication has been blocked by this. Is there someone you're still waiting to hear from? I don't know. I feel you're trying your best to move forward. There's a lot of moving pieces here. It seems like earth signs, a lot of moving pieces when it comes to what's going on around you. You're trying to hold on to something. There's something you're having a hard time letting go of. What's the Three of Swords in reverse and the Moon reverse, Spirit? Two cards. Okay, I'll take them. The Strength and the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. So while you're working, this heartbreak that you went through, once you recognize that you need your what you can come out on the other side as, you've done it. You've transmuted that. You're no longer an indecisive person. You're not wishy-washy. You stand in your power. You stand in your grace. You stand in your courageousness. Okay? It's brave to go through such a deep heartbreak that you really didn't know how to crawl fucking out of. And now your boundaries are fucking sharp. You don't second guess shit anymore. All right? You know exactly who you are. What's the Knight of Cups reverse in the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? May I have two cards since you gave me two on the other one? I want one more, please. Knight of Cups. That's the Sun. No, it's not. Oh, we got Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So you realize that you're going to have to move forward. This is burdening you. Whatever this is, this Knight of Cups in reverse, someone who's, a little emotionally stunted, or they're very emotionally manipulative, and you are still kind of holding on to them for whatever reason. I think you're recognizing that it's hurting more to hold on to it than it is to let go. you're you're encumbered dealing with this. It's time for you to have fun again. It's time for you to move forward. I think you're realizing that whoever this person is, like, it's, especially if you're in a situationship, earth signs, it's not worth it. If you've been considering it, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. You've done too much work to just have like a fling and then it fuck up all your progress. What's the High Priestess in the Eight of Wands, Spirit? May I have two cards, please? I think I just saw the Lovers. One more. What's the High Priestess reverse in the Eight of Wands? Oh, the Hierophant and Judgment. Okay. So you've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, and then you've got Judgment, which is Scorpio energy. Nice. You're having a hard time releasing whoever this is, okay? Whoever's on your mind this week, earth signs, you're having a hard time of letting go of them. There could be a future that you really saw with this person and it just sounded so good and looked so good and it seemed so believable that you're having a hard time letting go of that. You're remaining stagnant on this. This isn't something that you've called judgment on. This isn't something that you've said no to. That you're probably confused as to why the communication is delayed between you and this person. Yeah, it's not meant. This isn't something that's meant to be. I think you're waiting to hear from this person. This is exactly why I wanted to do this. Is nuts because I decided to do my divine time oracle deck for when can you expect to hear from somebody with these messages, and like this is literally it. You're waiting to hear from somebody. There was a love opportunity that you feel like you missed and you're waiting to hear from them, but the longer that you're holding on to it, the more you're delaying your ascension. Yeah. All right. I hope that take what resonates and leave the rest when it comes to that one. If any of that sound like I want to hear a little bit more of that, because how she's so spot on, book a reading with me. The link is in my bio. All right. So we're gonna hooty hoo sound off, going by the signs, and we're starting with our earth signs, aka Capricorn. Happy birthday, Cappy. Going all the way to Sagittarius. All right. So for my earth signs dealing with a Capricorn, you can expect to hear from this Capricorn next January. If not this January, then next January. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, earth signs dealing with an Aquarius, they're coming for you. The time is coming for you with that person. Earth signs dealing with a Pisces, create space for it to happen sooner. Earth signs dealing with an Aries, you'll hear from this person next winter. Earth signs dealing with a Taurus, you'll hear from this Taurus 6 months from now. Earth signs dealing with a Gemini, you'll hear from this Gemini in the nearest future. Earth signs dealing with the Cancer. Oh shit. Earth signs dealing with a Cancer. Sorry. Things will unfold as they are meant to. Earth signs dealing with a Leo. You'll hear from this Leo next September. Well, this upcoming September. Earth signs dealing with a Virgo. Earth signs dealing with a Virgo. You'll hear from a Virgo within a month. Earth signs dealing with a Libra. Divine timing is at play. Refocus and stop waiting for it. I had to take two. Something said take two for Libra. Earth signs dealing with a Scorpio. Within a couple of months, you'll hear from the Scorpio. Lastly, Earth signs dealing with a Sagittarius. Let go of it all for now. All right. So that's what I have for y'all, Earth signs. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, especially on TikTok. I really appreciate you. Please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and do all the things. Also, before I forget, your signs of significance for this reading are Leo, Pisces, and Taurus. All right. Your important numbers are 2, 3, 4, 10, 8. Oh, also you have Scorpio energy as well. Someone could be born on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 4th, the 14th, the 10th, the 15th, the 18th, all the 10ths. All right. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. I'll holla back.